Antediluvian, multitudinous. Hey everyone, AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome to another under $5 game. Today we are playing Death and Taxes, a game that I got for about $1.94 when it was on a Steam sale. So we're gonna go ahead and check this one out. It is very positive. You may have already heard about this one. I've been wanting to play it for a while. The game is described as a 2D short narrative-based game. You assume the role of the Grim Reaper on an office job. Your job is to decide if people are going to live or die. The consequences of your choices are yours to bear, and while the mystery of your incarnation awaits revelation. I'm actually really excited about this one. I wanted to play it for quite a while, so let's just jump in. That's actually really cool. So Fate, Keeper of World Order. It's missing some lemons. Ooh, uh-oh, okay. What happened? Okay, and that creates us. Okay, well here we go. These are actually pretty cool. I didn't realize we'd be able to customize who we looked like or what we look like. Let's just stick with like the basic, but get some different outfits here. It's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one, but I like that. All right, so begin the bureaucratic afterlife.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 6, 8. I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Where am I? What is this? What am I? Hello, a pleasure to meet you. I don't much care for being just 6'8". Can I be Fate? I guess pleasure to meet you.
Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Wait, I have to kill people? I'm not ready for this? Okay, whatever you say, boss. Will I get paid for this? Let's go with will I get paid for this?
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
What would I use the salary for?
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
Okay.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel that every day as I get older.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
All right, where do I work? I was born to do this. Why me? Or whatever. Let's get this over with. I guess, all right, where do I work?
I will show you your workplace right away. Follow me.
All right.
One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
Okay, a little ominous.
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
I guess ominous would fit in with this, though. Cerberus's Den. Feed your soul. Open on weekends. Okay, so we have an astrophysicist and an asteroid hunter. My instructions for the day. All right, I have a phone at least. Good for procrastinating and... scrolling through Cocker. All right, welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I'm granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you made your decision. Good luck on the first day. Fate. I guess it makes sense that we would still have to fax in this time. You still have marked profiles? Oh yeah, I haven't even looked at him yet. I didn't realize I was like just checking out. So we have Shiel, maybe Vander Sanden? Shiel focuses on researching red dwarfs and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their systems. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. Okay. And then we have Zara. It's the asteroid hunter. What began as constant stargazing as a child turned into a career in astronomy. Zara's main goal is to find asteroids that could potentially hit the planet and alert the asteroid destroyer unit in the military. Okay, before we do that though, I wonder if I'm making a difference. Right? There's nothing on our phone though? Oh, so I guess we can't play with it today. Well, that makes me sad. So there's a bar here. Well, if I'm gonna mark one to die, I think it's gonna be him. Because he's looking for places for us. He's looking for places to leave. Here, let me explain why. He's looking for places to leave the Earth. And she's actually protecting Earth. So I think we should probably kill the guy who's trying to leave Earth. Alright. So we've made our decision, and we want her to live. Do we mark live? There we go, yes. Okay. That's right, we have to fax them. Deus Vox Machina. I need to use this to end my shift. Why do they still use these? That's a good question. Is this how I fax? Okay, yes. We're gonna confirm our choice. It asked me multiple times. I wonder if I can go back on it. Okay, the Grim office. Oh, this is inverted. Alright.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Okay, I guess.
Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase.
Okay.
Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly 1 person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
The best? There were only 2 options? I did. I mean, I think I did.
To be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice. Sometimes none of the options are good. Not for everyone. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Question?
Let's see, I still don't understand exactly what I'm supposed to do, or I'm ready for everything. Let's just say I don't understand.
You are to mark the profiles I send you with the marker of death, choosing who lives and who dies. Afterwards, you fax the files back to me. Any specific daily requirements will be noted in the letter. Not that difficult, yes? A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Well, I guess it was an easy day. We made $300. This is inverted and it's going to confuse the hell out of me. Oh,
What
okay.
ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
Mortimer, an honor to meet such a legend. What makes you infamous or never heard of you before? I'm assuming, let's just say what makes you infamous.
Why, I was the very pirate king of lore, feared across the world. Even as I have grown most humble with age, I still carry within me glory days.
Of course. Can I buy stuff here?
Aye, ye are visiting me ultimate dream, the Emporium. Browse at your will.
All right. So, peculiar flex twirl disquietly inside this glass globe, never settling. In the middle of the storm stands figures too difficult to discern. Everything seems to be in a state of constant transfiguration. Wow, that's expensive. We could get a lamp. That's too expensive too. Wow, okay. So we can't afford anything today, but that's all right. Oh, that's still part of the quartermaster. I wasn't sure. All right. This is so confusing to me. Actually, is that the bar? Can we go to the bar? It's not lit up. Am I the only one who finds this so confusing? I am not good with anything that is inverted. Can I just... There we go, I can move it here. That's so much better. Oh, I can't go to the den yet. Okay, I can't go to the bar yet. So yeah, I can only go places that are highlighted. So I guess we're ending the day, which means we're starting the day. All right, so we're back. Hello, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Quota for the day: 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual. Okay. Tomorrow, science. Nations start arguing over outer space colonization rights. Science Today, in-depth interview, the merits of nuclear power, crow news, big asteroid alert, it's coming right for us. So I think we did make the right decision. All right. Wait, I didn't open these before. Open them now. Let's see. It's just, my money's just sitting here. Okay. Is my money wailing? Cha-ching. Sorry, I'll stop playing with it. Okay. Let's see. We've got Tomeo. Inspired by playing Space Intruder a lot as a kid, Tomeo decided to join the Earth Defense Unit as an astronaut. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time after their training, and they must now land on its surface to blow it up. I see. I see. Safiso constructs buildings, not much else to it. They try their best to manage balance between the demands of the clients and experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. All right, Victor graduated at the top of their class and made a fast climb on the career ladder, becoming the chief safety inspector of a local nuclear power plant. They have already spotted several mistakes, possibly preventing many accidents. So it says that we have to get someone with I think I said engineering background before? Engineering or industrial, okay. So it could be either. Okay, do astronauts have an engineering or industrial background? Because general contractors have industrial. Man, I only have to kill 1 human. I feel bad, but I feel like it's obvious that we should kill him. I don't want to, though. I mean, he's only 44, and he makes sculptures in his free time. That sounds fun. In depth, let's see. But the nuclear power and the space stuff is probably more important. So let's make this not ask us again. We made our decision. I'm probably going to regret doing that. All right. We made our decision. I feel like I'm going to make a bad decision, but I don't want to kill any of them, honestly. All right. I confirm. All right. Now, did I make the right decision? Hello, Fate.
Grim, How was the second day on the job?
Meh.
You do not seem to be enjoying yourself. No matter. It will pick up. So, did you follow the rules properly?
I don't know.
Everything looks in order, as far as I can tell. And it is my job to tell these things. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Alright, so I hope I get to kill more people. Not me. Sounds great.
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
You won't. Oh. Do I get a kitty? Or maybe a puppy? I'll take any animal, really. A rat? Alright, can I go anywhere else? I don't really have that much money, do I? Here, let's check.
Jolly Roger!
Yeah, I only have
Again
600.
ye honor me tiny abode with your visit.
Oh. He's got different things each day. Okay. Let's see. A reflector, a looking glass, gazing ultimately deep into the abyssal earth of the underworld. It reflects everything. Well, mostly just you. He did say that we needed a mirror.
Oh, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. Aye, a proper beauty.
See, a pair of sleek, stylish modern glasses that grant a pleasant frame to the wearer, or a pleasant face to the wearer, excuse me, and make me look wicked smart. Way smarter than the boss, you know? Sure, why not?
We
Let's
don't
get
really
some.
plunder educational organizations, eh? You can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Alright, let's go back to the elevator. I mean, we spent almost all of our money, which probably wasn't smart, but that's okay. Alright, so we got ourselves a mirror. Not bad. Oh, we can change now. Okay. I see. We can change our face. I am pretty. Could be boss, director, magical. Oh, we can really change our face, huh? Okay. Ooh, I actually like the idea of us having a little hat. Why not? I feel like this one matches our suit a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like we're gonna go with this. Alright, I guess we'll end our day. These days are pretty short. Okay, we can't talk to you yet, but we can go here. Alright, spawn mail. Morning, Grim. A new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here's another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate files, then send them to me by fax. 2 humans have to die. Keep up the good work. Big asteroid successfully blown up. Astronauts return unscathed. Is the forest haunted by witches? Creepy little wooden statues found all across the nearby woods. Okay. Even though I killed them? Let's see. Columba is a distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airline pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Alia, not sure, used to be a war correspondent. Nowadays, most of their time is spent searching for feel-good stories. They recently got hired to the Daily Clarion, where the editor-in-chief tasked them with identifying a peculiar vigilante of sorts who keeps running around the city in a manatee-themed costume. I love games like this. Ellie is not a virtuoso. They're not exactly what people would call particularly talented. However, they work hard and practice a lot, so their band has started doing all right, and Ellie has been able to quit their service sector job to become a full-time keyboardist. The band has a fast-growing fan base. Then we have Leo. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time, they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. Okay, well, first of all, easy. You're gonna die. I don't even have to judge that one. Let's see, Anthony, a nice guy, working at a failing startup of a friend. Often they walk their golden retriever around the local park, meeting with other dog owners. They're happy to help anyone with their tech issues, expecting little in return, maybe only a nice warm meal. But if that happens to lead to more afterwards, they won't say no. All right, so we have to kill one other person. So we've got... I don't feel like killing a 19-year-old makes sense to me. That's very uncomfortable to me. Killing a 27-year-old doesn't sound great either. Neither does a 27-year-old, but... Alright, so we have to kill two people. We've already picked... Leo was easy. They gave us that one because it was easy. Gosh, I can say words. I don't know if I want to take you, but maybe if you identify the manatee vigilante, they'll stop solving crime, or maybe it'll be a Mary Jane, Spider-Man thing. I don't really want to take a man who has 5 children. I don't want to take Anthony either, though. Okay, I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm gonna take you. I don't know. I don't think you should be trying to find the identity of the manatee-themed superhero. That's what we're going with. I have probably made such a mistake. Okay. Cha-ching! Columba Hunter. This is an interesting one. Why, though? Yeah, no. Okay. Are they worth it? I mean, I think so. Alright, I probably made so many mistakes, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. I think I made a mistake, though.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
I'm gonna say, I feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible?
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Okay. I got $300, so I know we can't really afford anything from Mortimer's more than likely, but
adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
okay, we could get a cape eventually. That might be kind of cool. Resonator collates accelerated electromagnetic waves, which travel through the ether and then blast them at you. So it's a radio. All right. Yeah, nothing we can get today, but I figured we might as well stop. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna go home, go to bed, end our day. That's right. We gotta go down. What am I thinking? Because we can't go to the bar yet. Once we can go to the bar, that'll be nice. Have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondence. It took me, I don't know why that took me a second. Within me. Well, here are some rules for you. 3 humans. Okay. Pro news. All survived in a plane crash due to a skillful efforts of a pilot. That's what I was worried about. Local politician died after being struck by a car. Police have not ruled out if it was a deliberate hit. Nice guys do finish last, if you know what I mean. Oh boy. Anthony, don't hurt me. Amateur keyboardist lays down a passably acceptable keyboard solo at latest concert. Okay. We need 3 today. 3. Okay, Stefan. A liar who absolutely can't stop lying ever. They keep lying even about the most insignificant things. They just like lying that much. On the other hand, the skill comes in pretty handy whenever anyone asks for recommendations. Talia is the current president of Formosa, recently elected after years of working as a professor of economic theory. They're known for being critical of exploitative structures and pushing for more wealth equality. They have 3 kids and 8 grandchildren. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to pronounce this right. Ashwarya? I'm not sure. Has been working at a local refugee community, helping them get settled and figure out the particulars of the bureaucracy of Cosmopolis City. In their free time, they enjoy lengthy swims. They plan to write a series of novels about the labyrinthine nature of bureaucracy. Ugh, fun. Markiplier. Mark originates from the island Ayaria, but moved to Cosmopolis City at a young age. They studied engineering at the Polytechnical Institute, then started a side career as a MeTuber, mostly videos about engineering, where they gained a considerable following. Mainly, they aspire towards becoming a film director. And then we have Temple, a consulting contractor, as in often said in their resume. Temple is basically a coup master. Whenever a country needs coups, for whatever imperialist reasons, Temple is ready to be sent in to provide necessary support, intel, and logistics for any coups. They're always happy to work for the highest bidder. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this file live. Fate. What? What? That's not fair. That's not fair, Fate. You can't do that to me. That's not fair. I mean, obviously I want to kill that person. That was pretty obvious. So I have to kill 2 of these people. I don't want to kill you and I don't want to kill you. Sorry. Now I have to decide, do I want the local refugee community or do I want Talia? Oh boy. I don't like either of these choices. I really don't like either of these choices. Because this could really screw everything up. Killing a president is a pretty big deal. When you kill a president, you could either end up with somebody horrible on the other end, especially if you've got Mr. Coup alive. You know what? Yeah, okay. You know what? Mr. Coup is alive, so we've got to keep the current president. Okay. I don't feel good about this. But I don't feel like I had a choice. I don't feel good about it, though. Alright, Fate, you dick. I did it.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance. I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper. If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities. Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Okay, kind of weird that he's both like our dad and our boss dad.
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Let's see what we got. We've got a face of the old Crate 1 clothing. Whoa, a seriously terror-inducing visage. But then again, who wouldn't want to look like Antediluvian? I tried. Monstrosity. Besides, tentacles are extremely useful and practical. I actually do really want this. A perfectly regular-sized toy gerbil made out of rubber. Oh, but I kind of also want the gerbil. But no, I'm gonna buy this.
By Jones' coffer, the slimy appendage is still here? I shudder at that very memory. Did not know which way was up, which way was down, where to step forward. The walls. They were everywhere. I grabbed what I could and ran as fast as me feet could go. As I emerged from the darkness, I found myself standing in the middle of a carnival. Truly a nightmare.
I had to do it. I couldn't leave that behind. Alright, let's see. Did we just get a face? I think we just get a face. Alright, come on. this? Oh, we do get some different colors. Ooh, okay. Now I can't decide. I want to be red. Okay, there we go. I love that our little person in the elevator changes as well. Keep going up when I mean to go down. All right. Good, you're paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quota for the day: 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. I hope you are enjoying the routine. I bet this bad boy can fit so much spaghetti in it. Well, put it away for now. Let's look at what we did. Okay. Formosan economy gradually improving after critical economic reforms. Click here, Talia. Al-Farsi re-election campaign video. Gulstead falls into chaos as military forces move towards capital. Alright, here we go. Michael Land. Michael was a music prodigy since 4, being able to pick up any instrument with little to no effort. Recently, they've been working at Fine Art Studio, composing some of the most haunting musical pieces for a number of soundtracks, mostly for computer games. Alright. Lillian, I'm assuming, hails from a small village on the coast where they spent their early years studying ichthyology. This later inspired them to turn their attention toward global matters, to the multitudinous, I can speak, interrelated networks that make up our planet. Stefan Ashby. Stefan lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at a university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. Sorry. Nora turned to regular embezzlement after their multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All of this to pay off their mortgage and to keep their child in a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in her spare time. Lenani, maybe? A professor at Cosmopolis Central University has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since it's already known that goldfish have a decent memory, they advocate banishing small fish bowls. That's true. Yeah, please don't put your goldfish in a small bowl. Elias talks a lot and really fast when not eating tasty fried chicken. They have a tendency to start singing all of a sudden, mostly on wildly inopportune moments. They work as a screenwriter for TV, just published a children's book, and are a member of the podcast about bad films. Okay, we have to kill 2 people, but we can't kill anyone with a science background. And to me, science and math are kind of the same thing. So anyone who's got science or math. So we could kill Michael. We don't want to kill Lillian. Elias can die. No, Leilani has a... Yeah, she has aquarium fish. So maybe. She must be doing something with animal. That's science. Okay, regular embezzlement. Okay, so 2 people have to die. I think this one's pretty easy. I'm sorry, I know you have a child, but... embezzling is not going to help keep your child in school. Okay, you have to live because you know something about fish. And I'm sorry, you have to die, sir. We're keeping you. And that means we're also keeping you. Alright, so we've got our deaths. Whew. Hopefully we made the right decisions. Alright, Fate.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Sure.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I didn't like it at first. I've grown to enjoy it, just like any other job. I feel like I'm not killing enough people. I still feel awful about every choice. Every moment is living hell. I'm gonna say I feel awful.
Perhaps that is for the best. It may keep you connected to the world, holding off the indifferent. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
I don't know.
Ah, the question is too difficult.
Yes.
After all, You have not even lived a week.
I'm a baby.
You have not seen what the tradition has wrought. This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
But you hand out the rules and make me do the choices. Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done, or I'm not happy about the situation. No, I'm gonna say, but you're the one making me do it.
True enough. One must be in charge. The others are there to follow.
I suppose.
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Why haven't I seen any underage profiles? Are you asking me about children? I don't want to kill children. What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system? Why do all the profiles refer to people as they or not really? I want to ask all these questions.
An astute observation. You see, Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition.
So no gender or ethnic data?
Minimal.
Okay.
Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure. The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules. Anything else?
Okay, well, I haven't seen any kids.
Ah, the children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Are there many offices or departments?
Countless.
And they all have reapers?
Myriad.
Really?
Close enough. Anything else?
What about animals? Do they have a department?
Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape. Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department.
I want to ask about the plant department.
Anything else?
What about unliving things, buildings and stuff?
Technically, kind of, I guess. Ruins are like a type of dead. But then again, they often feel so alive. I must ponder. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. Let us table it.
Gladly.
Anything else?
What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system?
Oh, not at all.
Do they all influence the world in many ways? The humans can't actually affect anything? Or you don't sound sure about that? Yeah, I'm gonna say you don't sound sure about that.
I am, quite so.
Is it predetermined? What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable. The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions. Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it. Anything else?
I'm gonna say I want to go back to work.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very interested in how this all ends. I still can't go to the bar, can I? Nope. Oh, well, let's go see what Mortimer has. Maybe he'll tell us a story.
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
Oh, so we can have an accursed gourd. Nothing we can afford today, that's alright. I didn't figure, but he's fun to talk to. Alright, let's end our day. I guess we don't get any weekends off? We gotta work 7 days a week? Figures. A letter. Good morning, Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 2 age 35 or younger. Any humans with a medical background have to die. This is very serious. Fate. Okay. Dr. Leilani, the results are in. Fish can have a little salami. Tomorrow Science. There may be hope for our planet yet. Scientists on the verge of a breakthrough that may help the dwindling fish population. Screenwriter crushed under an avalanche of old bad film tapes. Culture Mag. Album of the Month reviews Michael Land's The Orchard. A stunning display of haunting harmony. Local Scoop. Our small town prodigy moves to the city. We say reach for the stars. Scientists very close to figuring out how to counter dangerous pathogens. Oh my goodness. Annabelle. Devoted themselves to becoming either an astrophysicist or an astronaut, the two things that are somewhat related. They also enjoy painting, mostly nudes, computer programming, and volleyball. Right, we've got, all right, Terrence. For 40 years, Terry wrote charming, fantastical novels for youth and adults alike, up until their health began to deteriorate. They still try to write every day, but the process keeps getting more difficult. They also made substantial donations to many health research trusts. Oh, poor Terrence. Rayan, otherwise a solid and stalwart journalist, has an obsession. They adamantly claim they saw, when younger, a headless rider emerge from deep within the autumn mist, searching for their lost beret. Kiana enjoys being a mischievous thief when not snatching small, largely frivolous items. They sing loudly at every single person they meet. They found this to be the best way to solve their problems. Julia, from a young age, Julia dreamt of conquering the world in order to make it a better place for animals. Alas, so far they've only reached basic level animal rights activism. They also enjoy reading horoscopes to people in queues. Definitely gonna die. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I know I've seen it before. Salome started imitating famous artists as a hobby. Then they discovered their partner was selling the forgeries while telling clients the artworks were real, They were furious at first, but due to financial difficulties, started going along with it. An original piece they are most proud of is an oil painting of a bullfinch. Yay, for past 15 years, they've spent every day working in a windowless concrete bunker, testing various vaccines in order to eradicate some of the deadliest diseases in the world. During off times, they enjoy lengthy bike rides. Okay, so I already know you have to die, because it's anyone with a medical background has to die. Well, are morgue assistants medical backgrounds? No one truly knows how the fall from grace for Ronaldo, maybe? Once upon a time, they lived a heroic life, so it is said, but such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days, they work as a post-middle-aged assistant in a morgue. I think I would count a morgue as a medical background. Interesting. Okay. So 6 people have to die. 2 of them have to be young. Huh. I don't... Alright, I'm sorry. We're gonna kill Kiana because... I'm sorry, you sound annoying. I'm sorry. We have to kill one other young person. So let's see, we've got 20-year-old here from young age. Ah, it's you. You read to people in line. That's annoying. All right, so how many do we have dead now? So 1, 2, I think we only have 3 dead. Yeah, we have 3 people who have died. 4 people who have died. Okay, we have to kill 2 more. Well, the art forger can die. So basically we have to decide between these 2 at this point. We've already marked pretty much everyone else is dying, right? Let's just double check. Yep. So we have to decide which one of you survives. So we have Terrence or we have Annabelle. Annabelle could become something though. Terrence... Oh boy, this is so hard. Maybe if Terrence dies... Maybe if Terrence dies, all their money will be donated to finding cures? Alright, this is what we're going with. I have unmarked profiles. Whew. Hold on. Oh! Oh, I still have you! Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. I can't take back that decision. That's okay. You can die. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know why they asked me if I want to confirm my choices, considering I can't change them. Alright. don't feel good about this one.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time. As I thought, you have marked more deaths than necessary.
What?
Why the over-eagerness?
Wait, I did? I thought Did I mark more than needed to die? I did! Oh no! I marked 7 people, didn't I? I couldn't keep track of it. There were so many profiles and rules. Yeah, that's actually the truth.
A whirlwind of options, yes. But it is your job to cut straight through it all.
I can't believe I fucked it up.
Would you kindly pay more heed to these matters in the future? We must focus. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Some sort of medical calamity, maybe? Like an epidemic? Beats me. Don't really care. Death is death. Don't you know what happened? That's what I would say.
Yes, I am. And yes, I do. Yet what use is a reaper who cannot discern the situation from the details in front of them? Your answer would intrigue me, yes?
I mean, I would assume an epidemic.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Good night. I screwed up. Yeah, I didn't make any money because I screwed up. Alright. Alright, we're just going to work. Oh, what am I doing? I got excited there. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. 2 humans, spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. What is astrophysics all about anyway? Let Annabelle teach you. Immunologist dead as epidemic hits hardest at those trying to combat it. Low-cost dorms under investigation as student dies of hypothermia. Medical scene on alert as examiner dies from an unknown disease caught at the morgue. Oh, the irony. Morgue worker with 20 years of experience find themselves on the cold slab. Last will of beloved author distributes many sizable donations to medical research. Yes! Painter dead from breathing in too many toxic fumes released by their experimental paints. Well, I'm actually very glad that... I'm going to put my money in here because I don't feel like listening to it. Alright, so 2 people. Anyone who's been helpful, we should keep. Mint comes from an abusive family, which ultimately made them very protective of their older sister. Mint would do anything to keep her safe. As such, they have allied with the toughest crime boss in the district, one who takes good care of their own. Don tries to model themselves after the old mafia novels and films without realizing those stories are made up by authors who had no connection to or understanding of organized crime. That's true. Soon enough, you'll realize there is no honor codes and family bonds. Crime is just crime. That's true. That's true. You don't know, look up why Mario Puzo wrote The Godfather the way he did. Satsumi is an ostrich jockey trainer, having been an ostrich jockey themselves. Still an ostrich kick ended their career until they know what it takes to make it in the brutal world of ostrich riding. After retiring, they see the birds as nothing more than a means to an end. As such, they run an ostrich fighting ring. Oh my god. Levi sells weapons to anyone in need of them. Their biggest customer, of course, is the military. They have sent lobbyists into the government to make sure there is always a war going on somewhere. However, their grandparents' last wish is for Levi to protect the forests of their homeland, for which Levi has been constantly funneling money. JB, who knows all about the wines? JB largely doesn't. They've been lazy at learning the minute differences between grape sorts and other aspects of vinification. Lately, they've started to claim that the headless rider is stalking them around town. Titus is the latest heir, oh my gosh, of a Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days, they spend their time lounging listlessly in constant ennui. I can only kill 2 of these people? Oh boy, I can only kill 2 of these people. As much as it hurts me, we're gonna keep Levi, because he's keeping the forest alive. I think Don is just Let's leave JB. I don't think Titus is gonna be worth anything. Let's kill Titus. I think his money hopefully will get donated to something. Mint needs to take care of his sister. Nope, I didn't mean to click that. Let's see. So that means Satsumi, you're gonna die. I'm sorry. You run an ostrich fighting ring. All right. I probably made massive mistakes, but we'll see.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
Crushing it. Dismal. I've managed. I'm surprised I made it this far. I'm gonna say managed.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
I wanted to ask you about today. I agree.
Yes? What about today?
Yesterday went really bad. What about today?
Today? Oh, everything seems to be getting better as we speak.
Okay.
Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
Surprised.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
Thank you.
Oh, do not thank me, Grim. We are just getting started.
Ominous.
Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
This is hard. Does it get easier? More rules, piece of cake, or I like ice cream? We're gonna say I like ice cream.
What? I swear, there must have been something off in the Grim Brew. Nonetheless, as such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Thanks. I wonder what my raise is. Oh, I get 400 now. Now can I go to the bar? Oh, now I can go to the bar. Okay. Hi, Gus. Ooh, the air is eerily cold, as if frozen in place. Too scared to move an inch. Hi.
What do you want?
I'm the new Grim number 68. What's up?
A fresh-faced lemon head. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What do you do here?
I'm the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
What mess? I haven't done anything.
Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
I wondered why the floor was so sticky.
Pretty gross, right? A gift to the world from all you pompous reapers. Or could be at least a little more considerate.
I appreciate you.
Gee, thanks. Something else you wanted?
How do you clean things anyway?
Simple. I float around and I possess stuff and make the stuff float into the trash bin. Like dust, for example. One dust particle at a time. Or the drinks. One droplet at a time.
That seems really tedious.
Maybe a bit tedious, yeah. As if the highest management ever gave any thought to us lowly drones. We're all nameless custodians and spawns to them, literally.
I've got a name.
Do you really? Or you just another number in a long line of numbers, Something else you wanted?
What can you tell me about the barkeep?
Sorry, they're hella cool.
Why, thank you. You're nothing but a sweetheart, ain't ya?
Ah, shucks. You're the only one who truly treats Gus with respect.
Who were you before?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, like when you were a human? Are you the ghost of a profile I marked to death? Just wondering about your past? You know, what human were you?
Why does everyone think ghosts are dead humans?
I mean, you kind of look human-like.
Maybe folks should get over this common misconception.
Really?
No. Ghosts aren't mere residue, a relic of humans, animals, or whatever other entities. We're just ghosts. We're beings unto ourselves. I am the ghost of a ghost.
Hang on, you were a ghost then died?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does that mean you're immortal?
I figure you'd first have to be alive to count as immortal.
True.
It's a bit more complicated than that, but honestly, I ain't got the patience to teach a ghost history, so... something else you wanted?
Bye!
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to work anyway.
Bye, Gus. You clearly don't like us.
Oh, hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void. I sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. I appreciate the antediluvian eldritch horror thing you're going for. Very tentacle-y.
Antediluvian, that's how you say that word.
So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Lots of tedious paperwork, yeah.
Oh, don't I know it. Administrative bureaucracy just can't be escaped. They'll always find you. Eventually. But hey, that's why you figure out the small cracks in the system you can manipulate.
Go on.
Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little, game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple. All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
Okay, I love quizzes.
Right, the gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you'd react. I usually do 4 questions, and nothing else to it. Here we go. Prepare for question number 1. You are given the chance to level up one attribute of your character. Which aspect would you increase?
I'm gonna go Skulligence.
Time for question number 2. You get to cook for a group of friends, but are lacking some very important ingredients without which your meal will hardly be a masterpiece. From what little you can scrounge together, which will make the best topping for a pizza?
Oh boy, onions, especially if I get to shed a tear. Pineapple, come on, you know it's pineapple. The only choice is pineapple. You think you'll get any other option other than pineapple? Pepperoni, the boring option. I mean, personally for me, it's onions.
Next up, question 3. Almost there.
I like onions.
After being tasked with creating a computer game about dating monstrous eldritch gods, you've come up with several characters.
Okay.
Which of the possible god beings is clearly the hottest and most dateable of the lot?
Okay, so we've got abs, fuzzy, grotesque, one arm, eternal flexing, ethereal beauty, half wolf, half ram, half tank. Personally, who would I want to be? I think I'd want to be a grotesque tree.
All right, final stretch. As I said, 4 is all anyone ever needs, right? Before you lies a table teeming with plants. You have to eat one of the plants. Your very life depends on it. What kind of plant would you prefer to eat?
Corpse flower, an apple, cactus, mushroom, all of them, a rose, maybe like 2 sequoias. Yes.
We got it. Let me just calculate the results. It'll take about a moment. Leans to stability, prone to conformity. I've got the appropriate concoction in mind. Start off with a nice this mixture 4 centiliters of gin, 1 centiliter of elderflower liqueur, 1 centiliter of sugar syrup, 2 deciliters of club soda. Splash in some lime juice concentrate, add several slices of well-smashed cucumber and some cubed ice.
I hate cucumbers.
The quiz tells no lie. I think a suitable name would be Borehole.
Okay, I
First one's
guess.
on the house.
Okay. The drink, smooth waves rolling onto the coast, then receding gradually, a constant rhythm of symmetrical alternation grinding off the edges. The taste recalls a harmonious interplay of physical forces soothing a turbulent soul until all that's left is a polished plane of alabaster. It's almost a death-changing experience. I guess I like it.
Heckin' understatement of the century! Now what else can I get you?
Your tip jar is pretty neat. I'd like a drink. Who else works in the office? There we go.
Heck, were I able to count and name all the folks? Likely haven't fully realized the size of this place. You've got you Reapers and all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weariless data grinders of the Calculatorium, the Abysmal Archive with its archivists. Cadaver Resources, they're just plain odd, but someone's got to deal with the internal issues. Middle Management, nobody knows what they actually do. Higher Management, but they don't visit us, basically ever. Same with Fate. Many of the regular workers come by the den though, so keep your eyes and ears open. What else you got in mind?
Tip jar, I guess.
Oh, thanks. Mortimer found the original Oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones. It's a bit of a hassle though, keeps multiplying all the time. Take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere. Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while.
Alright, I guess we'll have a drink.
What's your poison?
Well, nothing,
What else
because
you
I
got
don't
in
have
mind?
much money.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Bye. I don't have much to drink, so I can't do much. Let's see, barkeep, when did you get this plant?
Hey now, Sonny, we don't belong to nobody.
Let's see, hang on. Are you from the plant department?
Who told you about the plant department?
I heard rumors.
Forget what you heard, Sonny. No such thing anywhere.
Come on, you can tell me.
Ain't nothing to tell.
I don't believe you.
Not gonna lose any sleep over that, Sonny.
No such thing, but I hoped.
Who dares to hope in this day and age?
Fine, I didn't want to know anyway.
And you never will. Ha ha ha. All right, we're just kidding. It's not really that big of a deal anyway. Sonny, it's just a regular department. Not even that big, but it's very busy.
Why is it so busy?
What do you think? It's a department for managing plant life.
Yeah.
There are a lot of plants. A lot. More than humans. Plants everywhere.
So why didn't you say that to begin with?
We're real tired of folks asking about the plant department. Is why we visit the den on Sundays. Lowers the chance of bothersome busybodies with annoying questions.
I see.
Who even gave you the idea the department is anything interesting?
Fate?
The boss? Sonny, we'd wager Fate's just messing with you. Anything else? Seeing as we're now deep in the soil of inquiry.
Is there really nothing unusual about the plant department?
Okay, we see you got a keen mind, so we'll let you in on a secret. But you didn't hear this from us. Gotta promise you won't spill a bean.
I'm being led on. I promise, not a word.
If at some point you break your word, beware. Our rhizome reaches far and wide, right into your room if need be. And these roots can rip the skull off a skeleton in an instant. Snap!
Yeah. Just tell me the secret.
We're secretly developing a way for the death mark to create fungus-based undead who will devour the world.
Ha, funny.
I know.
So what's your name?
Me? I'm Herbert.
Hi, Herbert.
You know, sort of like a herb-ert. A herb.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I get it.
Good for you to have a brain. Not as lucky when it comes to the green one holding me up. My friend Tim's a bit slow on the uptake. Say hello, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Who's Tim?
Tim's my partner. All root, stem, and leaf. Sometimes they bloom and have the most delightful aroma.
Oh, I bet.
Then the bees from the bee department find us very attractive. Anything else?
No, but all I can think of is Harold. Harold and Bob. There's a bee department?
Of course. Makes perfect sense, don't it?
Of course.
Don't ask about the bee department. Anything else?
Now I want to ask about the bee department.
Not in this lifetime, Sonny.
Okay. Interesting. Anything else? Grim Day. Oh my gosh. I love it. Crow Patrol. Alright. That's all I pretty much got. So let's check Mortimer's real quick.
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Let's see what we got. Ooh, we could have a fancy bow tie. Mortality widget. Oh, a coin. The thing which usually makes up the largest portion of any buried treasure. But we already have a coin. We have lots of coins. Alright, let's just go to sleep and start our first real work day, dare I say. We're not going to be part of our probation anymore. Best newcomer presented to Grim Reaper. To the killing of many humans. I feel good about that. Alright, let's put our money away. Alright. I don't know if we really want this out. Maybe we'll make people feel weird. Oh, no, wait. I don't want to piss off. Okay. A whole week already. My, the time flies. Well, more tasks. Straight ahead. I think we are making a difference, so let us continue with what we're doing. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans aged between 35 and 60 if possible. Modern health. Studies show drinking a glass of red wine a day not actually particularly healthy. Ostrich fighting ring seized. Massive reforestation efforts underway in Fostria by unknown benefactors. I'm glad I kept him alive. Titus's last testament states all assets of their estate to be auctioned off, invested into a diverse selection of firms and NGOs. Yes! A crackdown on organized crime as police seize a major shipment of narcotics and firearms. Alright. Oop, I didn't mean to grab the pen. So we've got Mercury. Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma onto Mercury, a true silver tongue. This smooth talker could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling in being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included proselytizing into their au revoir. Okay. I'm not sure how to say it. Masashish? I'm not sure how to say that name, I apologize. Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. That's cool. Zetian drives children to and from school every day, although it seems like a job that requires responsibility. They're usually pretty lax about it, sometimes partaking in soft narcotics. Before getting behind the wheel, they say it helps them focus better. I see why they did this to us. I clearly want to kill him. Ronald has been working as a firefighter since their late teens, pledging to give their life to protect the people of Cosmopolis City, in remarkable physical shape. They've been organizing athletic events for communities all over the country to raise awareness for fire safety. Tristram, an up-and-coming dirt motocross racer. They're also the headless rider unmasked. Wait, really? Turns out the sightings of the legend were not true. Instead, Tristram decided to pose as the headless rider to prank the original journalist with the obsession. Okay, so we need to kill 3 people. And we need people between spare humans aged 35 to 60 if possible. So I have 1 person in that age range, right? No, okay, so Mercury is in that age range. We're gonna keep Mercury alive. I don't see any reason to get rid of Mercury. I want to kill that guy. Man. I feel like I can let you die. I'll let you live. I gotta kill this guy, right? We've got to kill this guy. Okay, let's just see what happens. I'm gonna kill him. But let's see what happens when I kill him. I might get yelled at. I'm not sure. I did deliberately go against what I was told to do. But it said if you can.
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up.
Uh-oh.
Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that. However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days.
Who will I report to?
Yes, straight to the point. While I am gone, another will be in charge. Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless. Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress.
I'm fine with that. Business as usual.
Quite so. And you are already acquainted. You will report to Lady Portington.
I see. Okay, I'm reporting to the cat. Well, if you want to see how reporting to the cat goes, you're gonna have to play it yourself, because I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. Final verdict, would I recommend Death and Taxes? I think this is an obvious yes. Of course I would recommend this. This has been a lot of fun to play. This is probably one of the longer videos I've done. Because it's been so much fun to play, I didn't want to stop, but definitely recommend it. Even if you can't get it under $5, although this is game under $5, go ahead and pick this one up. I think it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. If you want to see more under $5 games, check out the playlist that should be on your screen right now. Otherwise, come back next week when I'll have another one to post. I'll see you guys in the next one.